Well, welcome back, everyone. Are you a big fan of old school items like retro clothing and accessories?
If you are, this week's Open for Business segment is for you. Eyewitness News reporter Vittoria Woodill takes us to Westchester to visit Malena's Vintage. One step inside is like a trip back in time. Tori joins us now with more. Hi, Tori.
Hi, Jessica. Hi, Natasha. Yes, this is a travel back in time kind of store, but it's also a store that's for the person who is shopping this holiday season that wants something one of a kind, wants something that's special, wants something that has a story, and that really no one else will have, or maybe they do, but it could be in the back of their closet. But this is a place you go to rediscover the beauty of fashion from decades and decades. Take a look at Malena's Vintage.
I hate to say it, but some people are just going to say this is just old stuff.
Right.
What's up with that?
It is old stuff, but you know, things back then were made so much better. It was a different kind of shopping back then. People were buying things with intention, not thinking in a year or two I'll just buy another one and throw this piece out. These pieces have lasted decades.
In downtown Westchester, there's a darling shop that's dedicated to the groovy, the girly, and the glitzy items people pass on, so you can treasure them for even more years to come.
We get people that are 16 years old who are looking to go to prom maybe and want to be a little different. We get people that are in their 40s and 50s and want to find a nostalgic piece, people that are in their 60s that have collected a specific kind of jewelry for 30 years. Yeah. So it is fun for us too to get all different age groups of people coming in that enjoy it.
At Malena's Vintage, consider this a color-coded clothing and accessories collection of the times that you once loved or would have loved to live in.
We specialize in 1980s through the 1880s. It's 100 years worth of stuff in here, literally.
And don't let the designer labels fool you. The array of assortment ranges from top dollar to just a few.
We have like gorgeous little vintage hankies that are $3 a piece. And then we have, you know, Art Deco diamond rings that will become somebody's engagement ring. I started collecting when I was probably 12 or 13 years old, that I just loved like the romance of vintage. The most incredible thing I've ever found is a Fortuny pleated dress that there's a finite number of them in the world. Nobody knows how he created that pleating system. And I found one at an auction, a wire hanger. You just never know what's going to walk through that door.
So if a one-of-a-kind for the one you love is on your shopping list, here's how Malena's can help.
Having an idea on either what their size is, what they collect, or even just a price point and an era that you're comfortable with, that helps us find the right piece that's well aligned with who you're giving it to.
And you might be surprised to find out how you'll be helping bring joy to the world as well.
I factored out like the average weight of an item and how many pieces we have sold, and we figured out that at this point we've saved approximately 40 tons out of landfills for people shopping at the store or on our online platforms.
As if you needed another reason to shop here.
Save the world and look amazing. I mean, everybody wins there, gals, you know? Save the world, look amazing, and give a fantastic gift. But what is truly awesome about this story is that, one, you have a passionate person that is leading the store and living a dream of hers. But then you also have people that support her in the community and shoppers out there that are like, you know what? These are amazing things that should last more lifetimes than just one. So if you want to find something unique and one of a kind, again, Malena's is for you. And during December, Westchester does some fantastic shopping days. So that means sales, and Malena's even has an extra large room in the back that they open up during those times. So stay close to them. I know I will.
Oh, man, I did see some cute stuff, Tori. Yeah, nice.
Tori, thank you.
Thank you.